right? And how many times you will watch the same drama of Venkateshwar Prabhu's college life? Will you watch it 10 times? Prabhu, next Narsimha Jayanti, you should perform that same drama. We are that shirt you wear in your college days, amazing. Nobody will say that. It is all because we sing Krishna's name. Because we speak from Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Because we just, what he says, people are. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati said this. We should be very humble. Okay. So now, yeah, I remember that another question yesterday somebody asked. Why Bhadrachalam Ramadas was present for 12 years? Yesterday we were speaking about Bhadrachalam Ramadas. Why he was present for 12 years? When he was a boy, he found a nice speaking parrot. Even now in India, there are many parrots who chant Ram. Yeah, they will be chanting. There are many parrots in India, they chant Ram. So Bhadrachalam Ramadas, he found a parrot which chants Ram's name. He was a devotee in his younger age. He was so attached to the parrot, he caught that parrot and brought it to his house and kept it with him for 12 days. He was enjoying the parrot chanting Ram. Was that right or wrong? Whatever Ramdas did, is that right or wrong? Is that right or wrong? Why? Yeah, he arrested that bird, Upanishad says we are all prisoners of our own mind. There is a shloka that says we are all prisoners of our own mind. So Ramadas arrested this parrot for 12 days. Then he realized, how can, just for my pleasure, how can I hold this bird captivated? So he let the bird free. Because he did that to the parrot for 12 days, he got imprisoned for 12 years. And he was chanting Ram's name. No? So everything has got a reaction in this material world. Okay. So we move to the next, the fourth shloka. Tat prayaso na kartabhyo nata vindate kshemam mukunda charanambujam. This is amazing shloka. I am sure many of you will not agree with this shloka. Prahalad said, don't work like a donkey. Is there anybody in this hall working like that? No one. Okay. We don't work so much. Yeah. We all came to Bahrain thinking, getting 2 years to earn my money and go back. And 20 years over now, 30 years. How many of you came with that plan of 2 years? Okay. Oh, Prabhuji. Now, how many years over now? 35. Okay. Few more to go. 35 years. We all came with the plan. Just 2 years, I'll finish and go back. So, Prahalad is attacking Balram Desh devotees directly. Don't work so, donkeys walk. Whenever donkeys get hurt, they don't like something, they can walk even for miles, they can walk backwards. That's why they're called donkey. They can walk backwards. If the dhobi beats them too much and if they are not happy with the master, then with the whole load, the donkey can walk back. Without realizing he's making a stupid thing, he will be beaten again to go forward. That is why they are called donkeys. We also do that donkey decision. I am not going to the temple. I am not going for this thing. We also make this decision. So Prahalad is saying, don't prayasa, don't work so blindly. Whatever is destined to you, you will definitely get. So the greatest charana, surrender, taking shelter of Mukunda. Now the question will arise in our mind. So Prabhuji, you mean to say I should not work? Some are waiting for that. Put the blame on Prabhuji, go back to India. So, should I not? You can work. In those days, the farmers, they were not lazy. Early morning, the moment sun rises, they will go to the field. And they will sincerely work in the field. And the moment sun comes up, right up to, on their head, they will, that's all, the job is over. Children, grandchildren, and whole evening, they sit and discuss Rama and Mahabharat, holy names, and they go to sleep. Balanced. Yogo bhavati dukkha. Balanced food, balanced sleep, balanced entertainment, balanced thoughts. Krishna says, even thoughts have got weight. Your thoughts, what you're thinking, has got weight. If you have painful, hurting thoughts, becomes very heavy. Imagine a kid scores 0 out of 100 and he comes back home and mother is asking, how was the exam? How much you scored and this and that? He'll be, imagine he scores 100 out of 100. How he will come home? Yeah, jump and scream and, the painful thoughts has got some weight. If you want to live long, if you want to travel the life of journey with health, if you want to be peaceful, keep your mind at peace. Remove all the painful thoughts. It is the responsibility of every spiritualist to maintain his heart at peace. Nobody else can do that. Ashantasya kuta sukham. Arjuna, if you don't know to maintain yourself at peace, how can you enjoy? It is my responsibility to protect myself by not getting hurted by the dualities of world. Important. Balanced recreation, balanced food. It's very important. God had mercifully kept an alarm clock in your family. He has placed an alarm clock very mercifully, and the clock will tick when you have taken the right food. If you have taken enough, 50% your belly is filled, the stomach will say, oh! That means he is saying, enough, Prabhu, stop. After this, then the stomach will say, oh! A bigger noise. That means, enough, Baba, don't drop anything inside. After that, 2 bananas will go. So nature has designed. Ayurveda says the first 4 handful of food is for you, the balance 4 handful for the doctor. It's helping him. So yukta ahara, yukta. So it's very important to maintain mind at peace. So here Prahalad is saying, Mukunda charanambujam, simply surrender to Mukunda. And Lord will take care of everything. All right? That doesn't mean we should be, but the primary importance is given for the cultivation of Krishna consciousness. So here Prahalad says, don't be like lazy, donkey. Very direct attack. Next, Pumsho Varsha Satam Hi Ayus Tad 50% of your life is spent in sleeping. Prahalad is getting into details. 50% of our life is spent in sleep. So it's very beautiful how Krishna takes care of his devotees. The beautiful pastime of Jayadev Goswami was one Acharya unanimously accepted by all Sampradayas. He was the only one Acharya accepted by all Sampradaya. In Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, we accept Jayadev Goswami. In Sri Sampradaya, they accept Jayadev Goswami. Madhwas accept Jayadev Goswami. And in Gujarat, Dwaraka, they accept, even if you go to Dwarkadish temple, every day night, they sing Ashtapati of Jayadev Goswami in close. You go to Badrinath, they sing Ashtapati in close. Jagannath Puri, they sing Gita Govindam in the night. All spiritual bhakti sampradayas unanimously accept Jayadev Goswami. Jayadev Goswami, at the age of 5, he was such a wonderful devotee. Every school, he will not miss his school for one single day. Jayadev Goswami's father became so happy. One day he met the teacher, and Jayadev Goswami's father was so happy. He poured out saying that, "You are such a wonderful Brahmana teacher. You are teaching my son, so don't want to miss the class for even one single day." Then the teacher said, "The day your son joined my school, I have closed my school already. Now I am jobless." First he stopped coming, then he pulled out all the students about it. He will go. Then another person came and said, "Your son with all his friends, they were acting drama in my Keti field." So the father said, "What's wrong in that?" "No, yesterday was Lanka." Such a obedient student he was. Jayadev Goswami. Father became wild. Then he called his son, 5-year-old boy. "Why are you wasting time? It is all stories. Why do you believe it so much? And why are you disturbing this thing?" And it was a big conversation. At the end, Jayadev Goswami said, "Shukdev and Vyasadev are speaking the truth, absolute truth. That is the absolute truth." So Jayadev Goswami told this example to his father. There are 10 houses in a street. All the 10 houses had dogs with them. One day, the dog in the first house barked. The dog in second house did not see the thief. It also barked because the first dog barked. Then the third one barked. If the dogs are having so much faith on the first dog, why should I believe in Vyasa and Shukadev? Father kept quiet and never advised his son after that. Such a powerful answer he gave to his father. He decided to become sannyasi. Jayadev Goswami. He decided to become sannyasi. Then in his travel, he has already, kind of decided any time he can accept sannyas. He was ready. On his travel, he went to Jagannath temple and he was praying in front of Jagannath. Right in front of him was a Brahmana. Jagannath. "Jagannath, I am a Daridra Brahman. I don't have any wealth. Somehow arrange a qualified groom for my daughter." And Jagannath said, "Turn back, the right man is standing behind you." And there's no one. What sannyasi kind of man is standing there? There's nobody. Then he told Jagannath, "There is nobody behind me. There is some sannyasis. That person is the right match for your daughter." Jagannath answered, "My Lord, I didn't ask for a sannyasi for my daughter. I wanted a proper groom. You approach him, your daughter will attain the highest goal of human life by marrying him." So He went and approached the sannyasi and said, Jagannath is wants that my daughter should get married to you. You know, then Jayadev said, look at me. I don't have anything in this material world. I don't have any property, anything in this material world. Yeah. Okay. Either you can come forward, just or shake and sit in the same place. It's same either way. So, where did I stop? Yeah. So Jaidev Goswami said, I don't have anything. I am penniless. How do you think that your daughter will be happy getting married to me? Then the Brahmana went to Jagannath. This is the reply he gave. Even I feel so. How will my daughter be happy? Then Jagannath said, he is speaking the truth, so he will take care of your wife. Don't worry. No, he is not changing his picture in Photoshop or something like that. He's speaking the truth. So finally, their marriage happened by Jagannath's arrangement. Jagannath conducted the marriage of Jaidev Goswami, and she was such a chaste lady. This is amazing. They didn't had a thing called privacy in between them. I am sure there is no single couple in this world who don't have something private or secret between them. There can't be. But Jaidev and Padmavati, they didn't had anything called private and secret between them, because both their 100% intention is to serve Krishna. Because husband is a devotee. Sometimes husband is forcefully becoming a devotee because wife and children are devotees. You know, that happens. But in Jayadeva's case, there is no privacy, no secrecy. The whole discussion in their house, all the action, everything is how to please Madhava, because their favorite, their personal deity at home was Madhav. That is why in the song you will see, Jayadever Pranadhana Re Radha Madhava Radhe. If you go to Jaipur, Kanaka Vrindavan, if you go to that place, the temple called Kanaka Vrindavan, even today you can see that Madhav deity worshipped by Jaidev Goswami. How many of you been there? Okay. You can see that Madhav deity worshipped by Jaidev Goswami. And Jaidev Goswami is like the time writing songs, and he never went for work and strongly believed Krishna will supply. And that happened many times. Krishna will come home and he will supply. And one day, that pastime that Jaydeva wrote, that Krishna massages Radharani's feet, touching Radharani's feet. He wrote that Krishna will touch Radharani's feet. He stroked it down. Then he told Padmavati, I'm very hungry. I'll just go take a dip in Ganga. I'll come back. Please keep my lunch ready. Then Jaydeva turned. Immediately, very hungry, please serve my lunch. Then she said, you said wanted to go and take bath. What happened? Jadev said, no, I will take bath later. Actually, Krishna came. Then Padmavati was asking, how did you, what are the combination? What are the ingredients? Padmavati, this is so tasty. Serve me more, serve me more. And Padmavati is wondering, this man has never spoken like this in the entire life. So she also happily served, and Jaydeva ate everything and said, okay, and he went, and real Jaydeva came, said, Padmavati, I'm very hungry, serve me lunch. You know? Just now you came and ate, and you appreciated that, you appreciated this and that. Then something struck Jaydeva. He ran and he took his palm leaves, and he saw it is again. That's all. His hair stood on and tears were coming. He jumped and danced. Padmavati, you know who came? Krishna came. He ate from your hands. He did that. He did that. And he was, and suddenly, and you spend time with Padmavati. That's not fair. Next day, Padmavati was cooking in the kitchen. It's a beautiful song. Krishna came as a boy, baby boy. You know that olden jula, that stove and all on the floor, people will blow fire. Olden days, all those things we see only in museum now. So Padmavati was using that and cooking. Krishna came and sat next to Padmavati. Then Krishna scratched Padmavati. Padmavati said, Krishna, what's that? I want to tell you a secret. Then Padmavati said, but don't tell this to your husband. Yes, I will not tell. Your husband is jealous of you. Krishna told this to Padmavati. So, such an intimate relation, they can see Krishna. Krishna was like part of their life. He was doing everything. And they have taken so much loan from village, especially from Shopwala. He came and said, I have been giving you, thinking you people are sane, but it's beyond my limit. I can't give any more loan. So I need your house. Then they just walked out of the house, and he told Padmavati, I already told your father you will not get any benefit by marrying me. So I have to leave the house. You can come with me. So they just left the house, and Padmavati said, the greatest wealth which I have got in my life is you, because I am so sure when you go back to Vaikunta, you will carry me with you. Then Jaydeva, for the first time, living such a wonderful life. And suddenly, in between the conversation, Padma again ran inside the house. Oh no, I forgot something. Then Jaydeva thought, okay, you are also a regular woman. But she came out with Madhav deity. They left everything, they carried Madhav. And they went to Jagannath Puri king. He was so happy with Jaydev. He gave enormous wealth to Jaydev. Jaydev said, I don't want, stop. But the king kept on giving forcefully. He hid all the gold in bullock cart and said, Jaydev was going back home. Somehow, 4 heinous, worst robbers came to know Jaydev was moving with so much of wealth. They blocked Jaydeva in the dead of the night. And they said, give everything. Jaydeva was so happy. And the thieves were completely surprised. They have never seen anyone in history giving away gold so happily to a thief. And Jaydeva said, there are 2 bags under the bullock cart. There is 1 bag there. Take that. Then the thieves took gold and they were suspicious. How can a person do like this? Maybe he is king's spy. They chopped Jaydeva's arm and threw him in a blind, deep well. They chopped his arm. Inside the well, Jaydeva sang, I said, I pray to you that I don't want gold because my attachment will develop. I don't want jewelry. I don't want bangles. I don't want chain. I pray to you, but you're so so I will never desire for bangle hereafter. He sang a song like, what we will be doing, screaming inside the such a this thing. Then king came to know about this, and king was blaming himself for the reason. They told me not to. The respect and love towards Jaydev and his wife multiplied, and king wanted them to be always in the palace. So he brought them back, and he was always assisting Jaydev and spending time, hours and hours listening to Jaydev. So slowly the queen was irritated all the time with Jaydev and his wife. Then one day, Jaydev's birthday came. Sorry, the king's birthday came. So king started giving a lot of charity to everyone. He was giving enormous wealth. He was doing a big charity. And Jaydev was sitting next to the king. And four thieves standing in the line to get to that charity. Then Jaydev, amazing. Jaydev saw them as spiritual master. Why? They severed my material attachment. So he told the king, they are very important, very good friends. Please give them extra gift. And king became so happy because Jaydev was recommending somebody, and the thieves saw the king and Jaydev, they are talking about them. Then they grew even more suspicious. But king gave so much of so much of four servants with them. You know, and the thieves are completely bewildered. They don't know what is going on, and they walk. Then the securities asked, "You people don't look like spiritual personalities. Please reveal your identity. You don't look like spiritual personalities." And the thieves said, "Yes, we are robbers. And that Jayadev who is sitting next to your king, he is our leader. You know, he is waiting for the right moment so that robbers said that." There was a terrific noise. Earth shook, earth crack opened and sucked the four thieves inside and closed. Speaking about such a great Vaishnava, such a great person, four thieves, and the securities were like, they never seen anything in life like this. They ran to the king and they were saying, happened, that happened. And king was completely surprised. He went to Jaydev and asked, who are they? What happened? And Jaydev, after hearing that they were sucked inside her, I wanted to reward them for doing that. Then king with tears bowed down and touched Jaydev's feet and said, can there be a personality like you? I am so blessed to have your association, your company. I am so blessed that you are living in my palace. Never see, he was bowing down again and again to Jaydeva's feet. That irritated the queen even more. Now the king is spending all the time with Jaydev. So one day the queen went and told Jaydev, Mavati, very painful news for you. Then Padmavati asked what it is. Your husband Jaydev and my husband King, both of them went in jungle. But a tiger attacked your husband and she showed blood-soaked clothes. And Padmavati, she cried praying, I thought and believed when you go back to Vaikunta, you will take me also. How is that, my Lord, let me, and went to Vaikunta. She didn't pay for anything else. Ayo, you died, we didn't tell you where the document is, you didn't tell me where she didn't pray any of those things. You went back to Vaikunta, you forgot me, and she left the life. Then the queen was shocked. She didn't expect this to happen. Then Jaydev came back home. Then Jayadeva saw his wife, and how did you forget going back? Then Jayadeva, out of his own will, killed his pran. And the king was shocked. Two amazing Mahatmas left body all because of the queen. How devilish she is. He took the knife and poked himself, and the king left his life. Then it's amazing. Madhav said, Because you are all here, I care. You people let me leave me. So he brought Jaidev, Padmavati and king back. So the deity. So Jaidev served Madhava throughout his life, and the deity is still there in Kanaka Vrindavan in Jaipur. Jai Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava Radhe, Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava Radhe. Sanatanir Pranadhanare, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Madan Mohan Radhe. Shyamanandir Pranadhanare, Shyam Sundarade. Pumso Varsha Satam Hyasho. Human birth is 100 years. Tad Ardham. Because of our desires, we sleep 50% of it. All because of desire. There is a beautiful explanation. A person who has got material desires, lot of material desires, it seems he will sleep more. Who loves sleeping. I am sure no devotees in this hall would love to sleep. I hate sleeping. They don't like sleeping. 50%. Even after building ISKCON temple in Vrindavan, Krishna Balaram temple, Prabhupada continued to live in Vrindavan Prabhupada's room in Radha Damodar temple. Tiny. I am sure none of us will live in that room. Prabhupada was living in that room for almost like 11 years in that room, that tiny room, the tiny kitchen. We have our own place. Why are you still, living here? Prabhupada said, Radha Damodar temple is the hub of spiritual world. It is the hub of spiritual world. And discuss Krishna Katha. All the Swamis gather in Radha Damodar temple. So Prabhupada had this thing. Later on, Prabhupada became busy and became a little sick. Otherwise, chant lot of rounds. Such a beautiful place. And in Radha Damodar temple, Prabhupada had a very thick friend, an elderly person. Whenever Prabhupada comes to Vrindavan, he also used to meet, and both of them will talk about it. He was a close friend, I forgot his name. When Prabhupada was sick at elderly age, he was lying on the bed. This person came, said, Abhay Babu, please taking disciples. You are suffering because of your disciples. Please stop accepting disciples. How much karma you are taking? Because of that, you have health problem and sleepless nights. And Prabhupada closed his eyes, and with tears he told that friend, old friend, yes, I am suffering because of my disciples. Then Prabhupada said, I am ready to suffer even more by accepting more disciples. This is my service to spiritual master. Then the friend went out. Then all the senior devotees, they all very close to Prabhupada. They all came and stood around and said, what Prabhupada said, what is the next plan, what we should do, how we should take care of him. The friend said, what can I tell about him? He is not from this world. The friend said, Prabhupada is not from this world. What sacrifice these gurus, acharyas are doing? Because we all know deep within, our chanting is not perfect. We all know we have lot of burning material desires for wealth, for position. We may very beautifully decorate ourselves and act as a Vaishnava. Hari Bol Prabhu, Hare Krishna, all by your blessings. We can do this drama very well. But deep within, we have desires for wealth. We are to wake up every day in the morning. So many things. Do you honestly think that we are qualified to get initiation? Guru also, he also knows that. But still, they're ready to take up so much of karma just to help us. So we should be very grateful to this organization, Prabhupada, his disciples, Prabhupada's books, Prasad, Kirtan, and continue practicing and try to progress. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. We covered 1.5 shloka today. Okay. Shankaracharya, I told Prabhu, we started the class with that. Yeah. So what happened? Shankaracharya went and asked his mother, what do you want? I want to do the Purushartha, highest. So he started speaking about Brahman. Then mother said, no, I don't want to hear all these things. Tell me directly. Then she said, remember Mukunda's feet and chant. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.